In order to love life, I must love living, and live love like losing it would look like I have no life left to live. If I can give as good as I get, then I've got a gift worth giving. I'm living proof that one guy who isn't into heavy lifting can still raise the roof. It's mind over matter. As a matter of fact, I always lack that stubborn confidence. It's as if all the pretty boys of the world had a little bit of a lot of it stuffed into their packs. So like Corey fucking Feldman in the Goonies, I'm taking it back. I'm taking it all back. Because the fact that it was taken away the first day I set foot at school makes a fool out of the man I am today. And there's no way I'll ever let that happen again. Because when you give away your freedom, you're giving away yourself. It's like putting your dreams on a shelf that you'll never reach, regardless of remembering you once dreamt you'd be a giant among men. You'll never reach those heights again, especially if you're willing to cut yourself short then. They say, stand up, stand out, stand in line, stand at attention, stand and be heard, stand and deliver, and whatever you do, don't stand for it. But here I stand. Most nights, each week, this is what I do for a living. And some people would probably say it's not work. But it is. It's just really awesome work. And I like it. But it can be tiring. So at the end of the night, like other people who work 9 to 5, when I take off my shoes, the only reason my socks smell like shit is because I've been kicking ass all day. And maybe someday they'll display my footwear in a museum and tell you how many miles I walked in my own shoes. How many times I painted the blues red with the blood I bled on stages when my wages were comprised of merely a bottle of beer and a space to crash. I do this because I love this. And in order to love life, I must love living, and live love like losing it would look like I have no life left to live. I give each show everything I've got. Because you're the ones that get me going. We're all separate dreams growing into one another. We sing ourselves back into each other like lullabies, making our eyes clamp shut like bear traps around the ankles of sweet dreams. We're old variations on new themes as streams of consciousness run into an ocean of understanding, where we're handing ourselves apologies to pit against our regret, trying to teach ourselves to be happy with what we've got. Because maybe we are all we get. Is this thing turned on? Good. Because I have a confession to make. I'm more comfortable in front of a microphone than I've ever been with a woman, and I would love to tell you that I'm an incredible lover, but I've never loved like I would love to. On the other hand, when it's just me and a microphone, I give great oral. Microphones turn me on. I am who I am at my best when in front of a microphone. I work for the microphone. I use the microphone to my benefit. For as long as I'm on stage, this mic is a part of me. I channel through it. But it's so easy to get caught up in the showmanship. To only say the things you think people want to hear. To only write the songs you think might sell records. Because every audience has the potential to take me higher than I've ever been while I force feed the fuel that fires your fury, and the stratosphere is out of here. If the microphone's near, then have no fear, because it's perfectly clear that this poem is broken. What I really mean isn't being spoken. I don't want to just say things that sound cool. They're just words that rhyme, and I'm not here for the rhyme. I'd just be wasting your time. Shit. Which is running out. I'm still not really saying anything, so here goes nothing. The microphone is a tool I use to cram my soul into your ears. With a microphone, I can move minds and mountains. With my mouth and a microphone, my mental madness marks me more and more. Minus my microphone, many men might measure my magic, minimizing my margins, making my magnitude meager. However, Mama made me make masses marvel, mutter, and moan, moaning Michael, Matthew, McGee. Microphones magnify my mistakes. Microphones mystify my masterpieces. Microphones make my meek meanderings much more melodic. Microphones maneuver my massive mold, moving my mirth merrily, merrily, merrily. Microphones make me mention my malevolence. Microphones melt my masks. Microphones manufacture myths, making me majestic. Microphones made me Mighty Mike McGee. Maybe. But then again, I'm just stringing together a bunch of words beginning with the letter M, when in fact, this microphone is nothing without me. Sure, I mean, I could get by without a microphone, but it doesn't compare to how good it feels to be on the mic. And the only way I can describe it would be to say that
Stages were built so that this body would have a place to deliver these words. This body was built so these words could be delivered. And I shiver at the thought of what I can do in front of a microphone. I'm home up here and it's clear, my fear is nowhere near. I wake up so you can cheer for what you hear. My ears have rung from what I've sung. My lung and tongue are raw when I'm done. My words run rings around the things I've seen. And this might sound mean, but the only reason I'm overweight is because I don't date, skate, copulate, or fornicate for the sake of my art. I save my energy for the herds of words that fly like birds. I'm a big man because I'm packed with literary stuff. And this is nothing. I've only just begun my run. And when my time comes, you'll know why you called me Mike. Is this thing turned on? Because I am. Thank you.